Should've known that it was obvious. Should've read between the lines. Caught the eyes of the audience. Played your game where the rules do not apply. Now I see when it's out in the light. And I'm leaving your love behind. Now I see that you're out of my life.
So here we go. Unfortunately, we have a withdrawal. Cam Porter had to step out. We have Jake Law and Matt Bosley from Australia, Yiliang Liu and Gurgirian from China, Abdulrahman Salman from Egypt. We have Hossein Karami and Payam Abdali and Poria Mohammadi from Iran.
Welcome to the Continental Cup for the individuals. This is test number 1, the endurance test. For this test, your time will start at 0 and you'll have a 12-minute time cap to finish this workout. So from 0 through to 12 minutes on the clock. This workout is 150 double unders, 750 meter row. 150 double unders, 750 meter row, 150 double unders. Your score is how long it takes you to complete this work or your repetitions in the time frame. At the finish of this workout, when the timer hits 12 minutes, you'll then have until the 25-minute mark to rest. Thanks, guys.
There we go. This is a pretty grueling workout. I'm pretty happy I'm not doing it. But these athletes, they are gonna do double unders, row, double unders, row, and more double unders. We got Matt Bosley here out of Australia, skipping his double unders. This is Poria Mohammadi from Iran. Iran is a fairly new federation with us here at the iF3. We're really happy to have them here. Also from China, Yiliang Liu. China has a bunch of athletes with us as well. Tomohiro Itaya, he's been doing good work. Pretty solid performances previous years. Sorry about that. Abdulrahman Suleiman, he was with us last year when we went to Sweden for the World Championships. Here you can see Lin Woo Jung is performing, he's already onto his rower. So is Abdulrahman. So 500 double unders, 750 meter row, 500 double unders, 750 row, and then another 500 double unders. Oh, excuse me. It's of course it's 150, not 500, but it's 450 double unders in total and 1500 meters row in total. So there's a 12-minute time cap on this one. This is test number 1, the endurance test. These are the preliminary rounds of the Continental Cup. So if you haven't been around, you can see that the Continental Cup is split into 4 different regions. We have the region containing Australia, Asia, Middle East, and Africa. And that's the one we're doing now. We had the teams and women earlier this week, and these are the men. Later on today, we're gonna have Eastern Europe. Tonight, about 8:30 Central European time, we're gonna do the Western Europe division, and we're gonna end it off today at 10:30 European time with the Americas, which is Northern and Southern America in one group. So the top 3 in each division, each continent, are gonna move on to the finals that will be performed this coming Saturday. So Saturday, December 19th, they will be doing the finals. And they will be performing it local time, 1 p.m. Everybody will do it 1 p.m. at their local time. And then we will do a broadcast, and we will show on December 22nd, Tuesday 22nd of December. All right, so we have all athletes on the rower. Unfortunately, we cannot show everybody because there are too many won't fit on the screen. Here's Purya Mohammed. Here's Jake Law. He's one of the favorites in this division. Jake Law has been performing very well throughout the year. All right, we have Tomohiro Itaya also on to his double unders. Lin Woo Jung is on his double unders as well. So I guess there's top three: Tomohiro, Lin Woo Jung, and Jake Law. Top three athletes right now on to their double unders. We're looking at a time of about somewhere around 10 minutes to complete this. The best athletes have gone sub 10. But we have many athletes that have capped this one out because it's a lot of work to do as well. This is the endurance test. We have 6 tests today. We will do this one, endurance. Then we're gonna do a strength test. We will move on to the body weight test. We will have some skill. Then we will do the mixed modal, and we'll finish it off with a power test. So these are the 6 test categories that are part of the This is what we test at the International. So the International Functional Fitness Federation, it's a federation that started about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, and we have we're doing this to govern and maintain the growth of the sport, functional fitness. Of course, we are looking to get the functional fitness into the Olympics someday. We'll see if that happens. Here we go. We got Tomohiro is back on his rower. Jake Law, Tomohiro on the rower. So is Lee Woo Jung. So the top 3: Australia, Japan, and Korea. We got a bunch of athletes still on the double unders. It's the second session. So Jake, Tomohiro, and Lin Woo Jung, they are on the rowers. These are the top 3 athletes right now. Pretty much as expected. Jake Law, strong strikes, using his legs to push it off. Tomohiro Itaya also pacing himself early. I listened to my colleague Ryan last night. He said that this is an event that you cannot win on the rower, but you can definitely lose it on the rower. So keeping a steady pace on the row, don't lose too much time, and don't overdo the rowing, because that's gonna take too much energy out of you if you try to stress the rowing. So, which you can tell, these athletes are pacing themselves, going down to about, I'm guessing, 20 strokes per minute. We got them all now on to. We have 2 more athletes that we haven't seen yet. Payana Abdahali and Hussein Karami from Iran. They're with us as well. We have the scores in, but we will not be able to show them on the. Jake Law, 8 minutes in. That's the second row done. He's got another 150 double unders. That's it. He's gonna do it. 150 double unders. Will he do it within below 10 minutes? Definitely looking at that. 150 double unders should take about 1.5 minutes. Do you have a good pace? Tomohiro still on his row. So Jake Law is the only one onto his double unders. Clearly, let's see who gets off. There you go. Tomohiro is done with his rowing. So is Lin Woo-young. So Tomohiro and Lee Woo-young, both of them are onto their rowers, to the double unders. Sorry, excuse me. Let's see who is going to finish this first. So, Jake Law with a good lead. 9 minutes into the workout. Should be around 100 double unders for Jake Law. Abdulrahman Suleiman also struggling to get the double unders connected. Jake Law, top left corner, tripping there, tripping again. Oops, that's not good. Oh, he got stuck on his rope. Here we go, he's pushing those final reps out. He's done. That's it, 9:31 official time, 9:31. Jake Law takes the test, winner of test number 1. We have Tomohiro Itaya from Japan and Lee Woo-young from Korea, battling it out for event or second place. We'll see who takes it. Tomohiro looks like he's struggling. He's got a couple of, there you go, that's the final one. He's done. Tomohiro is done, second place on the test. And there's Lee Woo-young done, third place on the test. So Australia, Japan, Korea, top 3 in this event. 10 minutes. Looks like we got Abdulrahman Suleiman onto his final set. There you go, Purya Mahavdi, done with his double unders. No, it's not. He was not done. He's still going. He just took a break. Abdulrahman. Yeah, Iran keeps going. He was not done. It looked like he was done, but he wasn't. There we go. Abdulrahman Suleiman, done. 10:50 official time. 4th place in the test. And here comes also Gui Kuan Yan. Purya Mohammadi from Iran, top right corner. You can see Tomohiro is already setting up for the next test. He's got another. Purya Mohammadi, there he goes, 11:30. 11:28, the official time. Well done. Matt Postleigh seems to be done too. Yeah, he came in 6th, 11:37. We got Gui Kuan Yan done, 11:45. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and it's time. So we have 4 athletes that time capped. Here's the leaderboard. Jake Law, Tomohiro Itaya, Lee Woo-young, taking the top 3 spots of this event.
Pup, passing them in that. Circle with my boys, roll the weed, and this is it. Line up these trees like a forest fire. We're smoking the bear hat. Preacher try to top, but we ain't really trying to hear that. It's a little teenage angst with some ignorance. And every chance we get, you know, these kids will get belligerent. Cause though we know better in this world, we unprepared. Cause peer pressure strong, and it was never cool to care about the consequences. Flash 4 or 5 years, and the story. we all know what this is gonna be. You came to fail the test, you met the best, expected chess, but got monopoly. I came and bought you out, I knocked you out, I cropped you out with no apologies. I am the hope, the heart, the faith, the spark, the one who will fulfill the prophecy. I just been counting, never lounging, climbing up mountains, bouncing back. Step in the ring of us, you step back. They'll learn hot when I get on the track. I like it louder the most. Watching all these shit just bow down to the goat. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We done celebrate, but right now I'm a toast. Resurrected ghost. Outside, outside, everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Put my team on, they gon' shine when I shine. We can take this outside, outside. Hey. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide. Yeah. I ain't letting nobody stop me this time. Nah. Every single level that I reach and I climb. They ask, are you from outside, outside? Everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Nah. Put my team on, they gon' shine and I shine. Yeah, we can take this. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. I can put fear in the devil. You are just not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. I set the tone, I don't settle. We can take this outside, outside. Hey. Looking at the stars, staring with my mouth wide. Yeah. I ain't letting nobody stop me this time. Nah. Every single level that I reach and I climb. They ask, are you from outside, outside? Everything around me I create with my mind. Working too hard, I don't want no downtime. Nah. Put my team on, they gon' shine and I shine. Yeah, we can take this. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level. You are just not on my level.
Here is the Continental Cup, test number 2 for the individuals, the strength test. This test starts at the 25 minutes on your clock and finishes at the 32 minutes on the clock for a 7-minute time cap. This test is 21 thrusters at 60 kilos for the males, 45 kilos for the females, followed by 15 thrusters at 70 kilos for the males, 55 kilos for the females, followed by 9 thrusters at 80 kilos for the males, 60 kilos for the females. This test is for time or your repetitions completed in the 7 minutes. At the 7-minute mark, at the 32-minute mark, when you finish this workout, you will then be resting until the 40-minute mark. Thanks, guys. Here is the Continental Cup individual workout number 3, the bodyweight test. This event starts at the 40-minute mark and is finished at the 45-minute mark for a 5-minute time cap. This event is 75 toes to bar as fast as you can. Your score is your time to complete or your repetitions completed in the 5 minutes. This test must be completed in your box that you have already pre-taped off. As soon as this workout is done at the 45-minute mark, you will then have a rest from the 45-minute mark through to the 60-minute mark. Thanks, guys.
All right, welcome back. So you got the demonstration for tests 2 and 3. So we're gonna do test 2 now, which is 2159 of thrusters. These barbells will be at 60 kilos for the first thrusters, and they will have to load the barbell, put another 10 kilos on. So 70 kilos at 15 reps. Then they finish off with 9 reps of 80 kilos. So that's 135, 155, and 175 pounds. Those of you that prefer that. It looks like we have Abdul Rahman. There you go, he's repping out. That seems to be the 60 kilo. So 21, 15, 9 reps, 60, 70, and 80 kilos. Song In-soo from Korea. Jake Law is moving nicely. Still 60 kilos, looks like he's doing them unbroken. But Gui-kun Young is already on to his 15s. Abdurrahman Saluman, 70 kilos, 15 reps. So these athletes, they need to load the barbells themselves. They cannot get help from anybody outside. So most of them have 2 sets of plates right next to their barbells. So there you go. Jake Law. Still. So 21 thrusters unbroken. That's pretty rough at 60 kilos. It's gonna take your breath out. Abdurrahman seems to be enjoying a nice weather, going toplessing and semi halfway outdoor, halfway indoor setup. Jake Law looks ready to grab the barbell for his 15s. 15 at 70 kilos, and I'm pretty sure that we are not really synced here with the video. Gui-kun Young sitting in 7th place after the first workout. Jake Law getting ready to do his 15s at 70 kilos. So 3 minutes in. Here we go. Abdurrahman Saluman putting his weights on for the 80 kilo thrusters. 9 reps of 80 kilo thrusters. Two clear. 3, 4 reps. Young, this is 15 set of 15 set. No, he's done. He's done. Gui-kun Young is done. 332. So is Abdurrahman Saluman. Jake Law is not. Liang Yu. That is 80 kilo. Oh, taking a little walk. There we go. He got the final rep. Took a little walk with the barbell. Happens to all of us. Jake Law is still moving, but I'm pretty sure that there's not, that video is not synced with the others. At least he's done. At Bosley still struggling. Those thrusters are heavy. You need to, from full extension, from front rack, you need to get below parallel, and then in one smooth movement all the way up to an overhead. You cannot re-dip, so no jerk. You have to push it from the bottom into one smooth motion all the way to the top. Song In-soo is also struggling. He's got a couple of reps left. This is a 7-minute time cap. As you can see, some of the athletes are doing these workouts in the same gym, so you can see his partner lying down there. Oh, that's a no rep. You got one. but then you drop the barbell from the front rack. All right, you still got 50 seconds. If you want to see the full leaderboard, you can just move on to boxpeak.com/c/278. That's the quickest one. There you go. Puriya Muhammadi also done with his workout. Official. Looks like he's done too. Song In-soo. And there's time cap. That's it. We're done with the strength test. Let's look at the leaderboard, see what happens. Nope, we're moving on. Straight on to test number 4. Or test number 3, sorry, rather. So looking at the official scores now, I could see that Jake Law actually took the second test, 3:28, 3 seconds ahead of Abdul Rahman Suleiman, which means that Jake Law has two consecutive wins. Second place, Abdul Rahman Suleiman. Third place, Guikan Yang of China, 3:32. Fourth place, Lim Woo Yoon out of Korea, 4:07, followed by Tomohiro Itaya from Japan, 4 minutes 13, and so on. All right, we're on to, you can see the leaderboards. We're on to test number 3, which is the endurance test. This one is easy. It's 75 reps of toes to bar. 75 reps, that's it. 5 minutes, and nothing else. So you need to hang on to the bar. You need to start the movement with straight arms, and you have to start with your heels behind the vertical plane of the bar, and then you need to touch your toes, both feet, on the bar in between your hands. So you need to grip. And back again. You can see the athletes are swinging and kicking. This is pretty taxing for the midsection. The grip is going. I think we had some of the women yesterday that performed basically unbroken or just in 2 big sets. I think top time we have Melina Rodriguez, she did it 2:38. Christine Holte of Norway yesterday, 2 minutes and 10 seconds for this workout. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. That is probably the best time we've seen so far. Yep, that's it. So the 2 Norwegian girls, Christine Holte, she did it 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and then followed by Jacqueline Dahlström out of Norway as well, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Those are the top times from the women's division. So we'll see if anybody goes sub 3 minutes on this one, in this division. Looks like Tomohiro Itaya is in a good stretch. He's done. That's it. 2:56. 2 minutes and 56 seconds. 75 reps of toe to bar. And Lim Woo Yoon also done. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Yiliang Liu is done. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Guikan Yang is done. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. We got Abdul Rahman Suleiman fighting to get into 5th. He's got a few reps left. Abdul Rahman Suleiman. Few more reps. He's done. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Here comes Puriya Muhammadi. Puriya Poria Mohammadi working, trying to get those final reps. Taking a little bit of rest. He's got 1, 2, 3. Done. 4:06. 4:05 is the official time for Poria Mohammadi. And right behind him, Song In Zhu is on 4:07. Jake Law, the winner, the leader who won the first and second test, is really struggling here. And he's right now only, there you go, hitting 9th place, 4 minutes and 27 seconds after this test number 3. So 2 first places and then a 9th place for Jake Law. That's gotta be a disappointment for him. We're still waiting to see if anybody else. I think it looks like everybody's done. The 5-minute time cap. And there we go, time cap. So for the leaderboard, as you can see, Tomohiro Itaya, new leader after the 3 events. Lim Woo-young, 2nd place.
Here is the Continental Cup individual test number 4, the skill test. This workout starts at the 1 hour mark on your clock and finishes at the 1 hour and 8 minute mark on your clock for an 8-minute time cap. This workout will be done in your taped off box that you already have set up. This workout is 10 strict deficit handstand push-ups, followed by 20 alternating pistols. 8 strict deficit handstand push-ups, 20 alternating pistols, 6 strict deficit handstand push-ups, 20 alternating pistols, 4 strict deficit handstand push-ups, 20 alternating pistols, 2 strict deficit handstand push-ups, 20 alternating pistols. The strict deficit handstand push-ups are at 15 centimeters for the males, 10 centimeters for the females, 6 inches/4 inches. This workout does finish on 20 alternating pistols, so they are completed after every single set of strict deficit handstand push-ups. The strict deficit handstand push-up starts in a locked out position with your feet on the wall. Your head must touch the mat at the bottom, and then finishes again at a locked out position with your arms locked out and your feet on the wall at the top. At the finish of this workout, at the 1 hour and 8 minute mark, you will rest until the 1 hour and 15 minute mark.
All right, there you have it. Strict deficit handstand push-ups. That's not my cup of tea, but I guess these guys are a bit stronger than me. So 10 strict deficit handstand push-ups. They got to start with locked out. They have to touch with their head on the ground or the pillow below. And then they have to push themselves back up. The feet needs to be on the wall at the top position. Both feet. When they're done, Jake Law is done with his 10. They will do 20 pistols. A pistol is a one-legged squat for those of you who haven't seen them. So 20 pistols, back to the wall, do 8 handstand push-ups, 20 pistols, 6 handstand push-ups, 20 pistols, 4 handstand push-ups, pistols, 2 handstand push-ups, and so there you go. Yiliang Liu struggling with his deficit handstand push-ups. This is a hard thing to do. Tomohiro Itaya already done with his first set of pistols, so he's on to his 8 handstand push-ups. These pistols need to be alternating, so they have to go right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, and so on. Abdurrahman Suleiman also in his pistols in the first round. He's a big, strong athlete, so these handstand push-ups are gonna be rough on him. Lin Woo-young, Song In Zhu from Korea. 2 minutes in. Tomohiro Itaya already done with his second round of pistols, onto his third set of handstand push-ups. Strict deficit means that your head is going below the elevation of your hands. There you go, 3 done, or maybe 4. Tomohiro back. Jake Law taking a bit of rest. This is really taxing for the shoulders. There you go, strict. Also, you need to keep your feet not too far out. Tomohiro Itaya. Nice reps on his deficit handstand push-ups. Almost 4 minutes into the workout. And we are, this is going kind of young. Itaya, the Japanese leader, is on to his 3rd round, I think. Quick and young. So 8-minute time cap on this event for test, brother. 8 minutes to go, so 3 minutes more. We saw on the previous divisions that we had a lot of athletes that did not manage to get all reps in time. But Tomohiro Itaya seems to be managing this very well. Another set of pistols done. Not really. Looks like he's got a few more. Lin Woo Young is also still working hard on those handstand push-ups. The deficit. The deficit is 15 centimeters. So 15 centimeters they have to go below their grip. There we go. Young. And they need to count from the top of the pillow. If they use an ab mat or anything else, then it needs to be on the top, to the top. So it means a minimum of 15 centimeters, which is about 6 inches. Ode Mohammadi on his pistols, making quick work of those. So is Gokun Young. They're really moving fast on those pistols. Jake Law is struggling with his handstand push-ups, but he's getting a few more. Looks like Gokun Young is he's doing well. Here we go, taking a rest. He's done. 7 and 9. Tomohiro Itaya is done also. Official time 5 minutes 26 seconds, winning the test by almost a minute and a half. Actually more than a minute, 1 minute and 33 seconds ahead of Gui Kunyang in second place. Third place, here we go, final set of pistols, Lin Woo-young. Oh, struggle there, got it back, a couple of more. Oh, and he's done, 7 minutes 42 seconds. And here comes Purya Mohammadi. He's got 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. And time. Almost made it, but not quite. He had 22 reps to go. So Jake Law takes the 5th place with cap plus 16, which keeps him on the top 3 spot that will make it to the next week's to the finals on Saturday. So Tomohiro Itaya first place, Lim Yu-woong second place, and Jake Law sitting on 3rd place.
Here is the Continental Cup, test number 5 for the individuals, the mixed test. This event starts at the 1 hour 15 minute mark and finishes at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark for a 15-minute time cap. This event starts with an 80 calorie row. At the finish of the 80 calorie row, you will then make your way onto 80 kettlebell swings all the way to overhead at 32 kilos for the males, 24 kilos for the females. At the end of those 80th kettlebell swing, you'll then make your way through 80 lateral burpees over the rower. After your final lateral burpee over the rower, that is the finish of this workout, and you will record your time or the amount of reps completed in that 15-minute bracket. At the finish of this workout, at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark, you will then rest for 15 minutes up until the 1 hour and 45 minute mark. Thanks, guys.
All right, here we go. We are back on to test number 5. This is the mixed modal test, which means it could be basically anything. And we have seen some different movements previously years in this one. So this one is about rowing, kettlebell swings, and burpees, and we're gonna do 80 of each, so 80 calorie of rowing, 80 swings and then 80 burpees over the rower. Now this is a workout where they really need to pace themselves, just like we said for the first test. You cannot win this test on the rower, but you can definitely lose it. You just need to keep a strong and steady pace on your rower to be able to keep your heart rate down and to be able to do, because when you are done with your swings, which is not going to be the hard part of this test, but the hard part is going to be the 80 burpees over the rower. So let's start off with just a row. We got the athletes sitting on their machines. They need to do everybody needs to use a Concept 2 rower. That is the standard, just to make sure that all outputs are the same, or rather all the input give the correct output. So we have athletes from Japan, China, Egypt, Australia, Korea, and that's it. Bunch of nations. We had a couple of athletes that had to withdraw. One of them with fear of COVID, of course. It must happen. And so this is the Continental Cup of the 2020, the iF3 International Functional Fitness Federation Continental Cup. This event started as a replacer for the World Championships that were supposed to be in Vancouver, Canada this year, but due to the worldwide pandemic, those World Championships were cancelled. So instead, we started a virtual online Continental Cup, pardon me, where athletes around the world could participate, and with a designated and set time frame. So all of these workouts are actually set within a 2-hour time frame. So they have a prescribed rest in between workouts, so everybody get the same kind of tests. They start with the clock at 0, and they are going to be done at about 1 hour and 48 minutes. So this is the 5th test of that set. This is the mixed modal test. We have the athletes still on the rower. 3.5 minutes into the test. It's a 80-calorie row, and it looks, I think, that we're gonna have a few of them getting off the rower pretty soon. Tomohiro Itaya is in the lead at the moment, and we have Jake Law sitting in 3rd place. Here we go, Yiliang Liu off his rowers, first athlete getting off the rower. Onto his 80 kettlebell swings. Now the standards for these swings, these are not full American swings, and these are not Russian swings. These are what we call intermediate swings, which means that the kettlebell, the ball of the kettlebell, needs to clear the top of the head. So we just need to get the kettlebell above the head. There's no need for full extension, and there's no need to get it overhead. It needs just to be above the horizontal plane of the top of the head. You can see here Jake Law is almost doing the full American swings. So is Matt Bosley from Australia as well. They're really clearing it out, but they're not really American swings. You must end up with the straight arms above your head, basically just like Matt Bosley's doing there in center screen. Jake Law is not really, Also Sung-In Soo making the full swings. Taking a rest. They're doing 80 swings. They just did 80 calories a row. Here's Lin Woo-Young out of South Korea. He is You can see his arms are bent, which is allowed, but as long as the kettlebell is above his head at the top. Gokun Yang doesn't seem like he is feeling very good. Here goes Tomohiro Itaya, the leader of the event. Tomohiro Itaya. He's proven to have a very good engine. And Yiliang Liu, out of China, taking a rest from those swings. So you gotta remember that these athletes, just a little 20 minutes ago, they did 75 total bar, and then they've also been doing the rows, so their grip is starting to fail, which is basically what a lot of these swings are about. It's a hip movement, push with your legs, extend your hip and get kettlebell swung. Matt Bosley is effectively using almost a full American swing. Jake Law, strong athlete, swinging off. Here we go, getting cheered on by his mates to the right. Now Tomohiro Itaya is still moving. He is putting together a big number of reps on each set. And we'll see what the move on. Looks like Gokun Yang is having trouble and resting. He might not even be completing these movements. Looks like he's in a bit of pain on his back. Tomohiro Itaya taking a short break. Back with his kettlebell. There we go. Jake Law and Matt Bosley as well, swinging away. There you go. 7 minutes 50 done. And when they're done with this, they need to move on to the burpees. Yiliang Liu, he was the first one off his rower and onto the swings. Let's see if he can keep that lead. He is on the verge of, there you go. He drops it at the final one. First one onto his burpees. Just drops the kettlebell. So 80 burpees, they need to be down on the ground. Chest much touch the ground, and then they need to do a 2-foot takeoff and jump over the rower. Tomohiro Itaya is still on his kettlebells. He's gonna lose some ground to Yiliang. Maybe he will try to catch it up on the burpees. Tomohiro Itaya, Matt Bosley swinging off. Looks like Gokun Yang is back on his swings again. I don't think he gave up. Horia Mohammadi. Yiliang Liu. Is on his burpees. Tomohiro Itaya is still doing his swings. There we go, he's done with his swings. On to the burpees now. 80 burpees over the rower for Tomohiro. He's got about 6 minutes or 5 minutes 15 to complete those. That means he needs to do about 12 or 13 burpees each minute without resting if he wants to make the time cap. Jake Law is also into the burpees, so is Matt Bosley. Jake Law taking a rest. And the jump. That was a long jump. Come on, Jake, get up. Get up there. There we go, and jump. Matt Bosley, moving quicker, steps up, that's allowed. You are allowed to step up and step down out of the burpee. The only rule is that you need to jump with 2 feet when you jump over the rower. You can land on 1 foot, that's fine, but you need to jump with 2 to take off. Jake Law is not moving really fast on his burpees. Where Muhammadi is back on track. I thought he'd given up, but he's back. He's moving fast. Here we go, Lin Woo Young on his burpees as well. You can see his buddy is seeing Song In-soo in the background, still on his swing. Jake Law onto his burpees there. Tomohiro Itaya is also, he's moving constantly. It's not the fastest one, but he's moving constantly, smoothly, without stopping. That's going to be efficient. He's not taking any rests, he's just keep going. Grinding is what we call it. You know, when you go into that dark space in your head and you just keep moving. Yiliang Liu also in a very dark place right now. That's what burpees do to you. Oh, taking a second rest at the bottom. This is my favorite position. I just like to stay down there. This is where I usually start complaining about being too tall for this sport. As most of you know that it has shown to be an advantage if you are shorter than 6 foot. Of course, this is not scientifically proven, but it's a long way down to the ground, to the burpees, and a very long way up. Tomohiro Itaya moving smoothly still at the center of the screen. He's just not resting, he's just keep moving. You can see the other athletes, they are taking breaks every here and there. Tomohiro is just keep moving. He did not stop for 1 second when he got started on the burpees. Looks like he's actually catching up to Yiliang Liu. And he does. Now one more. He did take a rest. I thought it was done there, but he's not. Yiliang Liu is done with his burpees. I'm not sure that these videos are really in sync. But Yiliang Liu is done with his burpees. Official time 13:54. 13 minutes and 54 seconds for Yiliang. We're gonna have to check those videos.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack.
And Gui Kun Young is back. He's on his burpees. Huh? He looked like he was in trouble. Tomohiro Itaya on his burpees.
Here is the Continental Cup test number 6, the power test. This is the individual test, and this is the final test for your day. This event starts at the 1 hour and 45 minute mark and has a 3-minute time cap, finishing you at the 1 hour and 48 minute mark. This workout is 25 ground to overhead, as fast as you possibly can. The weight is 60 kilos for the males / 45 kilos for the females. This workout can be completed with a clean and jerk or a snatch anyhow. The bar must travel from the ground and finish in a locked out position overhead, however you please. Your time finishes at the end of your 25th rep or at the 3-minute mark, and your score is however many reps you completed in that 3-minute time cap. This is the final event of your day. Have fun, guys.
Have fun, yep, have fun. 25 ground to overhead. This is gonna be a quick one. This is a strong event for the stronger athletes. So 60 kilos, that's 135 pounds. They got 3 minutes to complete this. We've seen athletes do this in a minute and a half or less. So this is gonna be, these athletes are gonna be moving fast. We have a bunch of Yiliang Liu making quick singles. Tomohiro hasn't even started yet. I think that video is out of sync. Same with Abdul. No, he's taking a rest. Abdul Rahman. Bin Woo Jung and Song In Soo performing. Jake Law keeps holding on to the bar. Jake Law. And he's done. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Done. Jake Law wins the test. And Abdul Rahman Suleiman is also done. No, not really. Got a couple more reps. There he is. That's the final rep. 141. And here comes Lee Woon Jung. And he's done. 1 minute and 50 seconds official time. Yiliang Liu is done. 146, taking 3rd place. And Tomohiro Itaya also done, taking 5th place with 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Just before Song In Soo, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But it looks like Tomohiro will take the win after all in the total. That was a big win for Jake Law. It could have made him pass into the top 3. We'll see the official leaderboard in just a few seconds. We're gonna let the athletes rest for a little bit before we head on to the leaderboard. 3-minute time cap, so we're soon done. Everybody is done. Water. Here we go. Yep, that's true. Tomohiro Itaya takes the event. Lim Woo Jung 2nd place, and Jake Law 3rd man to move on to the finals next Saturday. So Japan, Korea, and Australia on to the finals next Saturday. Congratulations, athletes, well performed. That was a tough race between them and